Welcome back to Adventures of Dishonored. Last time we left off, we had completed mission 3 of the Brigmore Witches DLC. And I believe this is the fourth and final mission. Does that count as triggering a trap? Don't know. Let me try something. Well, yeah, this is the fourth and final mission. We finished this up and we can move on to Dishonored 2. Pretty cool, right? Oh, nice. Alright, well, good enough for me. We can go up there. I don't know what end. I'm gonna go over here first though. Corrupted charm. Witch's skin. I'm good. That's not nice at all, really. Bitch. Oh hell yeah, we got it back again. They are onto me. BM will have to stay here. Reggie, so we can return by boat and claim it. Master's key, however, will go with me, and since we're not to be seen, I have little choice but to scale for rocks by the waterfall and make my escape cross country. Leave me to dry on this one, and I'll put a bullet in the hole in your skull. Why? Alright, well, that's certainly an entry point. I have a cache over here. Alright, well. Dow just left Draper's ward on Lizzie Strad's boat and could arrive within hours. Disable the grave switch. Isabel will lock the manor and wait for further instructions in the backyard. See? What's that? None of that.
I hope everything is in order.
Oh,
sir.
man, you scared me.
Strange doings, sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me. I had to crush its skull to be sure.
Jesus, man. Can you not do that in the future? That was a little bit much, don't you think? This and this don't matter at all. Don't matter at all. Right, give me that. I'm gonna go up there now. See what's up there. If there's even anything up there. Mightn't be anything up here. Hold on. Okay. I wasn't sure if manually triggering a trap after the salmon get counted as failing to avoid a trap. That's much point in all that. Does that count? No. Come on, stay still. Fuck. Fine. Bruh. What are you doing there? Wasted crossbow bolts, man. I just cannot hit the thing. Such a small target. Almost as small as your pee-pee. Am I right or am I right? Do you? Do you really see me? No, you don't. She's lying. Don't see me at all. How did it see me when it wasn't looking at me? That is the $1,000,000 question. Am I right or am I right? Right. Check. Double check. Okay, so we cannot manually trigger a tripwire. It will count. So does that mean we got distracted earlier and didn't do the other one? It does indeed. Interesting. Very interesting. In that case, we're gonna want to do plenty of manuals. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. The dog right there. The dog wasn't even looking over here. The game is just straight up lying at this point. I think I might just bend time and kill a dog, go back, drink from the faucet, come back, bend time, kill another dog. Because man, they are getting annoying. You know what? What if? Oh my god. She wasn't over here, she was a lot further away. Why would she come running over here? He can't even bend time, kill a dog. Unless... she has X-ray vision, or eagle eye, I mean. I'm back. This is getting really Annoying. Does he come further over here, maybe? There. How can you see that far away? Alright, maybe I bend time and I bum rush one of the witches and grab her. Alright.
Help me!
Fuck. No. Doesn't work either. Actually, I think that could work. Yeah. Or you? Bitch ass. Almost. Well, actually. What if Bantai grab you? Fuck. Maybe I should bend time again. Maybe I should bend time, take out those two, bend time again. And then, Oh, I fucked up, man. It's not gonna work. It took two. Instead of actually grabbing it to choke it out, I kind of went, oh, you know what? I'll block. Yeah, I'll block. I'll take a little block ski. A little bit of block action, you know? Yeah. Sounds good to me. Don't have time, man. No. Where the... Oh, I quick saved. I shouldn't have quick saved. Where's the dog?
I see you.
Where the hell's the dog? I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that my character threw the fucking body through a wall.
I see you. Someone to play with, perhaps?
No, no one to play with. Hello. Was triggering a trap, okay. Gotta knock it out. That took up 2 mana potions, but it's fine, we can get them back.
Nothing then. spirit playing mischief.
I want quick save.
Oh no!
How? How? And it's getting really tiresome. Where instead of grabbing us to choke it out, I count the blocks instead. It's getting really tiresome. Oh, too tiresome, really. Low, didn't kill anyone, good, okay. Again? Whatever. You be for real? To actually be for real? Ay, ay, ay. This annoys me. Doesn't really happen in the
I see you.
didn't really happen in the base game. But it's happening a hell of a lot here. And it's really annoying. That annoys me right there. So I can't move the body. Well, actually, what if I use pull? Chat, pull might clutch up. I don't know if I have enough power in pull though for it to work. Might not work. Might not work. Yeah, no, my power isn't buffed enough. That to work. Unfortunately. Oh. What if I pull it? Yeah. You really fall, huh? New rune acquired. Alright, so this is a way in for us right here. Since the front door doesn't work. As far as I know. Oh. Hold on, let's get rid of it. You. Too dangerous to leave you lying around there. Far too dangerous. Oh, almost overshot it. Almost overshot it. What the hell was that? Whatever. Is this not the way out? Dude, I shot it. Why did it not die? Maybe I must have shot it too high. I must have shot it way too high. I mean, I could get around the side there. Could. Bitch. Bitch ass. What are they called again? Crust? River crusts? I can't remember. Hello guys. Is it me you're looking for? Oh shit. Luckily, I can TP to get out of situations like that. Otherwise I would be cooked. Heavy leather. Repair a grave switch? What grave switch? No idea. Oh, actually, I think I might know. Wow. I'm not 100% sure, but... Bruh. Bruh, indeed. Time freeze does not work as well as it did in base, annoyingly enough. Fuck. He turned around. What if I time freeze? Sleep dart that one bit in front and then sleep dart the one behind? And then grab that one. Like, what if we do this? What? What if grab you and then get away? Right.
Don't think I'm on your side, because I'm not. If you raise a hand to any of my sisters but Delilah, you'll answer to me.
Understood. What have you got?
When her ritual's done, Emily Caldwin's mind will be gone, and Delilah will look out through her eyes the rest of her life.
And Delilah will rule as Empress.
That's up to you. I've got my money. That's all I need.
Wait,
If you say so.
what about a way in?
Use the crypt. There's a lever that opens one of the tombs. The lever is kept in the shed. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. If she's not gonna do any detection shit on me, then fuck it, man. Kidnap tech. Kidnap tech. I'll even put them together. Give me my mana back. W. W force it right there. Ow. Wow. There you go. Almost saw me. I have no idea who almost saw me. Where? Was it? Is it on the roof? Really, game?
Place without thinking of what we found. So tragic.
So mawkish, more like. Why do you obsess about that butler and his tramp?
He drowned, thinking of his love.
He was a thief. He drowned thinking of what Lord Brigmore would do if he was caught.
I like to imagine he was more devoted than that.
He's still there, you know, rotting in the water. Why don't you go and give him a kiss? There's not much left of his face, but you can always imagine there's more.
Why do you ruin everything?
Nice. Nice. Perfect. Perfect indeed. It's nice having a faucet right here. Do shit like this. Very nice. Was it vengeance I got? Yeah, I'll pass. Spirit of the deep, sound of the dreams. I walked for hours along the coast, leaving Dunmore behind me until the lament of the waves drowned all other feeling. I wept, knowing you would not come to me, my love. We roam my dreams where I behold the senses I do not possess in waking life, the dark splendor of your home in the deep. There the ocean rests on your back like a sleeping child on his father's shoulders. In these sleepless nights of despair, you appear to me not as the mighty Leviathan, but as a young man, with eyes as black as the void. Oh. So that's why that's there. Can't really see that well, to be honest. Without, I don't know, without knowing what is there, I guess.
When's the last time we had proper tea?
Last week, but the leaves were nearly dust. It still put the taste on my tongue. Wouldn't mind a bit more. And we'll find some, maybe on some passing boat. Maybe there'll be a trader wagon coming through.
Not with the plague on the city. Everyone knows the dead don't buy tea. Or anything else.
Still, if I get that copper pot, I'll be halfway there.
Amen, sister.
Why is there so many of them there? But you know what? Doesn't matter. Okay, it matters if that happens.
Oh yes, my dear. Oh yes.
Another one down. Kidnap tech is great. Kidnap tech always works nicely. Let me move, man. Another witch kidnap. Check. Okay.
I want to watch Lady Delilah paint tonight. I wish I knew.
I don't know why there's a bunch of witches here, but no, it doesn't really matter because I just need to slowly grab them all. This wouldn't work if we didn't have the strong arm. What the hell, Redcoat? I thought only if I went crazy on them you would object. But I known I would have grabbed you a while ago. Oh, I might not make this. Is that? That was close.
And who?
Oh, what are you doing? Grab it.
What?
I hold F, grab the body. My character did not grab the body. I tried to hold F to pick up the body. The game would not give me the prompt to do it. Kidnap tech. Always works. That was not part of a tech, but oh, quicker than that. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. That's gonna be like a shit ton of the witches in the lot mission, right? That's gonna be like the vast majority of them, maybe?
One of my dear sisters has wandered away from here.
Well, yeah, quite a few of them have. No idea where they went though. Could have went anywhere. Could have went anywhere. Who knows where they went?
Should be here. I'll watch for our enemies.
No, none to watch for enemies, man. Storage shed key needed. I don't know if we need a storage shed key, I'll be honest. Bone charm up there. No coin left turned.
What might...
I didn't think there'd be someone up there. I'll be real. I really didn't think there'd be someone there. Oh, there's more than a few coins here anyway. So it worked out. You know what? None of that. Just come here. I want that TPing around shit, right? Undertaker. Okay. I don't know if it... You know what? Alright, so apparently it does, but it's not that big a difference. Not really noticeable, really. Gotta avoid the red coat. Otherwise she'll not be very happy. Man. We're doing very well at this shit. Oh, hold on, is that a key? It is. Alright, band time. Oh, well, actually. Safer. Waste of a sleeping dart, but okay, man. This works, right? This works. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. What's the deal with the waterfall, though? Ah, I see. See if he actually escaped. No. I'm just glad we have this bone charm that lets us heal, restore mana and shit from that. It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't have it. Massive pain in the ass, really. Okay, so I can't get through there. Brigmore front door, okay. Nope, he did not make it out. Alright, it's way down there. Alright. Spend time. Fine to me. So we only have the inside stuff left, it looks like.
Down, down, down. person. The other sisters speak of him with a tiny shudder of awe in their voices, like stupid schoolgirls.
Don't bluff, love. The hounds will warn us. Or the statues. And we will descend on him like a murder of crows. And we'll pick his bones clean.
Oh, I guess the statue doesn't really do much. For now. Everyone's knocked out. Yeah. Statue's kind of useless if everyone's knocked out. Effective garden design must entice the casual observer by drawing them through the garden gates with a promise of the idyllic. Yet once inside it must continue to captivate the senses, compelling visitors to linger among lush greenery and well-positioned decor. The tranquility of a solitary pool, the perfume of jasmine flowers, the drape of an ancient ruddy clematis across the estates of Dunwall, all these must serve to soothe and beguile those who would venture into the well-tended garden of our gentry. Whether one chooses manicured symmetry or the illusion of wild growth, certain fundamentals must apply. Variations of shape and size to excite the vision, cohesive beams to calm the spirit, and complementary scents and colours. As noted in the high-walled gardens of Lord and Lady Mortigan Plough, place marble statues throughout as a means of transporting the visitor to a world of imagination. In keeping with the influential vision set forth by the beloved Beauregard sisters, daughter of the late Jonathan and Olivia Sutter, cue to those visiting your manor garden with coordinated sounds, the soft splash of the fountain, the trickling of a stone-walled stream, and the rustle of Saccone and sheathed oaks from a high above. Remember, a magical meeting place can be as simple as a periwinkle draped bower over a crunching gravel pathway, or a pedestal bench nestled under the boughs of a crown willow. Oh, actually, I think this is just a poem or something. Yeah. Dreary waters hissing daughters, crack 3 green shells and steal their pearls. Turn the spigot and drink from the misery of a broken house. Gulp and swallow, follow, follow. 3 wet marbles down the gullet. Do this for me, Dreary, and I'll give you a birthday gift. I've already done that. Yeah. I already know what to do here. I think. I need more mana right now anyway, so whatever. All level 2. Ow. Bitch. Really? Body. Shit in the you know, main game. Night. Come on, regen. Enough for me, man. Have fun sleeping. Rhyme with the Rosewater Hag. Okay. So far in this almanac we have catalogued many trite and ignorant, if somewhat harmless tales. We must now turn to that special class of folk customs that can only be called wicked and pernicious. Worst of these is perhaps the Rhyme with the Rosewater Hag. Variants of this accursed poem seem to predate even the founding of Dunwall, though its ultimate origins are lost to us. As to its meaning, some consider it a tale of revenge by a mother against her own daughter. Others see it as a supplication meant to solicit the attention of some ancient spirit from the void. In any case, the ritual surrounding the poem is profusely morbid and in many regions is used as a primitive means of settling the matter between two parties, where one is accused the other of falsehood. It is performed as follows. First, whoever is to be tested must find a fountain of standing water and cover the surface with fallen rose petals. Once there are sufficient petals as to completely obscure the water, you must close your eyes firmly and place both hands within the fountain so that they are submerged beneath the blanket of rose petals. Then you are to recite the following verses. I'm not reading it. After this, you must lean into the fountain, lowering your head fully into the water and under the rose petals. Face first with both eyes still squeezed tight. Count to 3 and then open your eyes. That moment is said that the Rosewater Hag will arrive. If you are without fault, you will see nothing, but you feel her gentle caress on the back of your neck. But if there is falsehood or weakness in your heart, you'll see the horrible face of the Rosewater Hag, a creature of indescribable horror. The hag will drown you in the fountain with a cord made of thorny vines. Obviously, while the Abbey takes things very seriously, most authorities classify this tale as superstitious nonsense. However, it must be noted that every year there are at least a half a dozen reports from the countryside of young women found dead and blue-faced, with their necks nicked and scratched as if by a collar of thorns. Well, they do like their stories, I guess. Repair the grave switch. With Dord on his way, Delilah would disable the grave switch and put it in the garden shed. Pass. Does this open? Yeah. It does. Open that shit back up. Does that count as me triggering it? No. Hell yeah. Bitch. Statistics. That's fine. Yeah. Moving on. Brigmore, jeweled box. Alright, well that's a way in.
Look, the lever.
I see it. Another fool from the city.
Down, maybe. Should we go down?
Let him come up to us.
Come on. That's my good boys. Yes, Mommy has a treat for you.
Quiet now.
Scary. Very scary. Oh well. That's that taken care of. Get to the body. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna check stats just to make absolutely sure. Perfect. I think they tried to summon dogs, but because I killed all the dogs, it didn't really work. Did I do both of them already? I guess I did. I think we've been all over the place. Not yet. Well, I want to do two things. One, refresh my mana and shit. And I wanted to make sure there's nothing here, which there isn't. So, I mean, that answers that question. Refresh our mana then. We'll go inside. No idea what that noise was. That might not be as many of the witches as I thought then, since this is an interior. It's probably like still a lot more. Oh well. That's what it is. Can't do anything with that. Alright. I think I'll do a manual save right here. Yeah. Let's go in. Go to Brigmore Manor. Delilah and their coven are planning something that threatens everyone across the Empire of the Isles. Infiltrate the ruins of Brigmore Manor and stop Delilah. $25 coins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Oh.
And I thought the flooded district was run down.
Oh yeah. Ay, ay, ay. So many dog heads. Looks like all the bolts back. I guess. I could easily jump through there. Unopenable. Unopenable, I mean, I should say. That's up there. Okay. Look, we're gonna do it one floor at a time. Rather than, you know. Jumping up and down and stuff.
The portrait of the air is pristine. I wish you could have seen the brilliant colors. The brushwork is magnificent. Our Lady is a genius. Timsh's portrait was only the beginning. A vague mesmerism. But with Emily, Delilah will extinguish the girl's spirit and inhabit her completely. Own her skin and bones. Make her pretty teeth smile.
What will happen if Emily doesn't become Empress? Half the city thinks she's dead.
Emily Caldwell will take the throne, don't worry. Delilah is certain. She sees things in the void you and I do not.
Why didn't she just paint the Lord Regent? He's already running the Empire.
She has her reasons. Delilah was raised in Dunwall Tower, don't forget. And besides, the Lord Regent doesn't have a chance. Without the Boyle sisters behind him paying the army, he's a walking corpse.
Real. Alright, let's put you both to bed. There you go. There you go. No need to thank me. I'll even put you above water too, so you don't drown. Or at least I'll try to. There you go. Won't drown. Aren't I generous? Well, I tried to grab her before she disappeared. Guess it wasn't to be. Guess it wasn't to be. To be. Or not to be. That is the question. Aye. Did that work? It did. Hell yeah.
Lazy bones. Get up now.
Body was fat? How? That's such bullshit. Such bullshit indeed. All this shit again. There's the stairs going up. Alright. Let me go ahead and kidnap you. There we go. Whoa, chill. Whoa, chill. There we go. Perfect. Some more witches taken care of. Alright, well, quick save. Have a little peek over here. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I can't drop there, unfortunately. Never mind. Come on with me. Kidnapped her. Oh, that's not. There we go. That fixes that issue. I don't know if we can find a faucet. It'd be nice if we can. But I'm not so sure. I worked in my studio until late last night and completed my painting of Emily. When Dad kidnapped her, I was terrified that he might already know what I was planning, but it seems I overestimated him. He turned it over to the conspirators. What a fool. Once young Emily assumes the throne, I'll already be looking out at those lovely brown eyes. Will you now? Yeah, I know my manners low. I'm hoping to find a faucet before anything else. Oh, we're here. Interesting. Now I can get over there. What do I... Ooh. I was gonna take it out, but she moved too quick again. Leverage. What does this do? Full power... I'm good. I am good. Library key needed. Fuck man, am I going the right way? What's going on here? What the hell? I think this is the right place.
Emily Colvin.
As Gregory and Delilah crouched in the dark hall of the upper hall, they could hear the thing drawing close. It followed them from the forest, through the garden, and into the house. Now, as leaning against the wall, exhausted and terrified, they could hear it come up the stairs. Moving slowly, it scraped along exposed bone, dragging across wood and carpet. Ragged, panting, in a four-turtles passage, as dead air was pushed through her throat, eaten away with rot. Reaching a grim conclusion, Alia swallowed. Her face went slack and she gave Gregory a final glance before plunging through the window glass into the moonlight and night air. With the sound of her delicate body smashing against the cobblestone below, Gregory let out a keening moan. As he did, his voice was matched by an unearthly howl from the stairwell, and a rapid scratching of clawed feet rushing up toward him. We've read this in the main game, but there it is again. Now that the painting is finished, I will sit in young Lady Emily's skin and wear her face like a mummer's mask. Havelock and his lick spills will put the child on the throne, but it is me they will be crowning. Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. They called me Sokolov's apprentice, but whose paintings reach through to the spirit? Mine. They will never know their blunder, but I'll be sure to whisper into their ears at their executions. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery until they open the way to the void. There I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses which I'll explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for the spell. Imagine one of my enemies as a still life imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
Indeed. And it sounds like it would be awful for everyone else. Absolutely abysmal. I don't know how that dog didn't see the body, but okay, man. Let me check the stats again, and maybe make a manual save. Yeah, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Doing pretty well for ourselves indeed. What's that? Oh, just nothing. Perfect. There we go. I finally got rid of her. She kept teleporting all over the house. Had me worried. But there you go.
I'm glad I found it. Is the painting of the void sealed?
Yes. I put the lantern back in Our Lady's studio. It'll be ready when she calls.
But I don't think Delilah will return this way. When she calls us, it will be to Dunwall Tower.
Probably true.
Evie, may I confess something to you? Promise not to tell the others.
Of course. You can always confide in me.
When I was in the studio, I painted the mark on my hand, just to see. It was foolish, I know, but I couldn't help myself.
Never be ashamed of your ambition. It's why she chose you.
Thank you. Your words are always exactly what I need, Evie. If only my birth sisters had been more like you.
Well, if they had, they'd still be alive, wouldn't they?
What was that?
Oh wow. I missed. Probably for the best. But, you know. Probably for the best. Yeah, we'll put them up in the attic. All together now. Here we go. Your turn to be thrown in the attic and forgotten about. I think we've gotten most of the witches, if not all of them. Maybe there's like one or two left roaming about. But I think for the most part, we've got them all knocked out, you know? Alright. Found on my work by the feeble light of a dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. My morbid fascination pushed me closer until she turned her blank face toward me. Resting the needle in his flesh with a refined tone, she addressed me. So you have a lover, I presume? You two have been unfaithful, and it's now your turn to be mended. I think we've read this in the main game. I'm pretty sure we have. Yeah. I can't really remember too much about what it was about, but, you know. Alright, so we have up to what end? No end. Okay. Oh nice, we got them all back. Convenient. Oh, we're here. Okay. I know where they are. Will she? Don't come in here. Okay, band time. There we go. That did the trick. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. And since they love each other so much, let's put them on the bed together. There's a book there we need to read. I'll take a peek at it when remove all these bodies. There you go. Brigmore chest key. Interesting. Alright. Oh, hold on. I think we've had this in the main game. Yeah, we've had this in the main game. Rune. The painting of a possession target must be positioned above the altar. After preparing the ritual, the performer must lay on the altar. If the ritual has been prepared correctly, the performer will enter into the body of the subject of the painting. Warning, the subject of the painting must be the possession target. Any other painting may trap the performer of the ritual. Is that right? Is that right? Action is necessary if the Empire is to stand against the juggernaut of what is commonly called industrial progress. Momentum of this hungry beast requires equal valor simply to halt its destructive advance. No action against the industrialization of our nation states can be deemed too extreme when we understand what is at stake. The advancement of industry infects every aspect of our lives, and hazardous conditions assault the citizens of Dunmore daily. Workers are treated as disposable cogs in the machine, sacrificing their lives in the name of faster construction, mass assembly, and greater profits. Should those of us in opposition to these trends not sacrifice themselves in the fight against our unfeeling oppressor? Will we be satisfied when our children ask where the pasture is and the best we can do is point to a cobblestone street, black with the filth of mechanical production? Will we struggle in the coming years to recall a time when we actually made our pies by hand or baked bread in the ways of our grandmothers? What is at stake today are our very cultures, from the cold north of Tivia down through Morley and Bristol, all the way to the warm south of Sakunis. All men and women with a love for our ways must stand against these changes. Okay, I definitely want to equip that. It's a little bit late, but you know, it is what it is. Take that off. I've ordered the lantern to be placed in my studio in the West Wing. Use it to enter the painting only if the situation is dire. I'll be busy preparing for the ritual and cannot be disturbed. I trust you can handle Dodge should he materialize. Delilah. About that. They didn't. They completely and utterly failed to handle it. That's what that is. Yeah. No, we're good, we're chilling. Alright. Okay, let me just check a few things before we get that last thing. For example, okay, I know where that is. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at all.
Please, no, don't make me eat anymore. I can't.
I denounce the Abbey! Wandering gaze, lying tongue, restless hands, roving feet. Rabbit!
Did they make him eat a dead body?
The 7 strictures are 7 lies. The High Overseer is the whelp of a wolf-hound bitch. The 7 strictures are 7 lies. 7 lies. 7 lies.
Damn, he's cooked.
What happened to you?
I denounce the oracles. Oracles. They saw. The Cauldron Girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
Where is she?
Sisters!
Well, I wasn't expecting her to just TP in like that from nowhere. But now we know. Now we know. Rutherford Radcliffe, you are charged with surveillance of the Muchler Haven district and surrounding estates. Travel there immediately and report all findings to the Office of the High Overseer. If any signs of organised heresy are uncovered, send for additional support. Do not attempt to handle the situation alone. Remember the strictures, and you will not fail. Overseer Cranton. I was unable to extract much from this one. He was well trained. Feeding him his former companion elicited mostly useless sounds and mess. I'll try again tomorrow, unless he becomes violent deranged, in which case I'll have little choice but to put him down. Damn, they really did feed him his shit. That's crazy. Vice Overseer Melius. While travelling in Seconus, which is of course within your purview, I came across a matter to demand your attention. My brothers and I were using the overland route from Coloro to Karnaca, escorting 2 of our sisters from the oracular orders requested months ago. My apologies for the delay, High Overseer. Campbell is a busy man, as I'm sure you understand, and sometimes such deployments fall to the wayside as his mind is devoted to some immediate concern of higher import and our struggle against the outsider. Halfway to Karnaca, our caravan stopped in a lakeside town where we learned that a man had been recently murdered. Initially, this was no cause for our involvement, until we heard about some of the things found in his keeping. Red wax candles that we suspect were mixed with an ox blood, clippings of hair, and a painting that hung over his kitchen table, depicting a small girl child carrying 2 dried leaves. I need not tell a man of your wisdom that these things were of concern. Other clues complicated up the site were far more serious. The victim's family appointed rooms were located on the top floor, looking down over the lake. He was a merchant of some means, and, from what we found, it's clear that he was trafficking in heresy, attempting to buy an occult charm constructed of whalebone. What makes this case different is that the man was not attempting to purchase some superstitious sailor's carving from bygone days. Here we have a situation in which a private citizen and a functioning member of society actually commissioned the creation of a new artifact aimed at a specific purpose. Those offering the service, from what we can tell, were attempting to craft a new charm from shards of older whalebone talismans. Vice Overseer, we believe that this new artifact was damaged in some way, creating a rift between buyer and seller which resulted in murder. From what we've gathered, the item possessed some occult power. It also seemed to come at a cost, however, afflicting the bearer in several unwanted ways as well. Whether the individual occult responsible for the creation of a corrupted bone charm made it that way deliberately, or whether their capabilities proved somehow inferior, is not something we know at this time. However, this occurrence matches other such stories from across the Isles. As the coddled generation has grown more accepting of heresy, even taking delight in the tales of witchcraft found in lurid adventure stories, this is the result. Now even those with no real connection to the void are attempting to devise their own disgusting rituals and talismans. Such corrupted bone charms and fractured runes could be even more dangerous than the original artifacts, as impossible as that might seem. As I must now journey to Dunmore to take up my next assignment, I leave any further investigation in your capable hands. However, I've left copies of this letter with several outposts along the way to Karnaca, and I've asked that any loyal to the Abbey who come across these words if they have the time and means, copy them for our brethren and for those over whom they watch. The merchant is dead, but those who crafted this corrupted charm still walk the land, roving feet. Our worries are not overzealous imaginings as some would claim, but represent a very real danger. As you will agree, these matters should be of grave concern to any who wish to keep our lands free from the curses of the void. Overseer Angus Duncan, Freyport Outpost Morley. Alright.
What happened to you?
I denounce the oracles. The oracles. They saw. The Cauldron girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
What was that?
I missed it. I think I'm gonna eat a blue potion and do a time pause as soon as she materializes.
Where's Delilah?
Move! Fucking. Oh, he dies anyway. He dies to nothing. Wasted my blue pot. But whatever. Whatever indeed. So far that thing to not consume mana hasn't triggered once. Not a single time. Has not triggered. At all. Which is very concerning. You've read all this, right? Yeah. Stop it. Save game. Create new save. And I believe we got pretty much everything. Yeah. What do I do now? One of Delilah's paintings. Up in the gallery. Body was found. What body? What body was found? If I must, I will move all the bodies into the attic. Even if it takes way too long. It's really not triggering, like, at all. Ay. I can only imagine. Brother. Was it these bodies, maybe? Or maybe these ones? Question mark. Alright, let me... I think it's these ones over here that are getting found. Well, that answers that question then, doesn't it? I have no idea where they came from. But they must have been the ones that found the bodies. Alright. Let's move all these ones over here then. Alright. Grab you. I really wish it wouldn't, you know. Man, it is not proccing. Wow, okay. There we go. Have a body for the pile. We'll move these bodies and put them up there, and that should be good enough. Here we go. And that should be all the bodies that are easily found, hidden away. And that should allow us to go ahead and wrap this up. Ay. There must be like a really low chance, because it is not proccing. Not a single time. We've used so many abilities already. Wow. Borderline useless at this rate. Borderline useless indeed. Wow. What's the point of using this bone charm if it just doesn't proc? It's ridiculous. Alright. That should be the bodies we need to concern ourselves with. We should be good now. They're put away in that room. Oh my god. They're put away in that room. Where the hell did she go? Oh, I moved her to the bed. That's right. Did I have it in the attic or in the bed? There's no reason for newly spawned enemies to immediately see them. And of course, we will update our manual save when we get up here. Right. Alright, here we go.
There's little chance of that.
Why did you turn around? Is it because the water splashed? Is that why?
Who was there? One of ours?
Yeah, that must have been it. Because we have no bodies found right now. Night. You can go in the attic too, I'll let you. There you go. Oh. I guess I forgot about this room. dilemma. Very difficult. Or maybe, actually, I think I know how to do it. Yeah, I think I know how to do it. Oh wow, actually proc this time.
I cannot leave Delilah's side during the final moments of the ritual. She's alone. What if something goes wrong? Who will fix us? Doesn't it worry you?
You underestimate our great lady's resourcefulness. She is not alone. Not entirely.
The statues. Of course.
They're more than statues. She's put her will in them, and in the void their power is much greater. Do not fret, sweet Tilda. Lady Delilah needs you to be strong and steadfast. This is no time to wilt like a summer daisy.
I won't. Forgive me, sister. You're right.
Come on, quicker.
Who might this be, I wonder?
Okay.
My dear sisters, wonderful.
Yeah, they have, you're right. Don't worry about it though. Together now. You're no longer alone. Run Hill came to me last night while I was in my studio in the West Wing, finishing the ritual painting of young Lady Emily. She informed me that one of our guilds had herself to get caught and interrogated at Coldridge Prison. Nevertheless, it seems Dowd is oblivious to my plans. Yeah, totally. Totally oblivious. Anywho, we'll do another manual. Check stats. Alright, let's go inside. Enter. The Void.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your
Why are his
long
pants
life,
stretching?
I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites. But I will watch this with unusual attention.
Leap.
The Void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Alright. Oh, I almost fell. Oh. Oh, okay. What the hell is this?
Emily Caldwin. Daughter of Jessamine Caldwin. heir to the empire of the Isles. I call out to you from the void. I call you with ochre from Morley, carmine beetle shells, zirconin lazurite, viridian bile. The tones of your flesh I tempered with Pandician chalk. The same loom that spun the fabric of your dresses made this canvas. I made my brushes from the hairs of your own scalp. Emily,
Creepy.
you cannot ignore me. My power is too deep. My reach too long.
What if I just let her complete her ritual? I'm assuming it's mission failed. I wanna see. We made a manual save, so we're good.
Touches paint. Brush touches canvas. Brush touches void. And now I see you, Emily Caldwell. I breathe your breath. I can feel what you do. The bright mornings in the pub. I feel the cold night air of the ruin where you sleep. And the stink of the river. Image strikes the eye. Eye touches the mind. Mind touches the void. I feel your love for Corvo Atama and your lost mother. For your caretaker, Callista. I feel your fear in the night. Your hunger to learn. To become someone important. My hunger too. My fear. You are becoming mine.
I'm running
We
out
are
of
nearly
time.
finished.
She's not watching the painting
Close your
anymore.
eyes, Emily. Sleep forever. Feel the void open beneath you. Make room for me. Give in to me, Emily. Give in to me now. Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old, in with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough, sweet young girl. It's done. Goodbye, Emily Caldwell. Last of your name, gone into nothing. And welcome, Delilah the First, Empress of the Isles. It's over, Dowd. My reign begins now, and it shall not end.
Yeah, I figured it would do that. I just wanted to see, just in case something else happened. But you know, that makes a lot of sense. Hold on now. There's something on the table that I want, right?
The last part of
Oh, I wanted to read that.
Forever.
the last part of Delilah's ritual. Just gibberish. Unless I finish the other ritual steps first.
Make room
Oh,
for me.
well.
Give in to me, Emily. Give in.
With a manual save. And that should be it now.
Now! Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out the old, in with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough, sweet young girl.
Well, there we go.
It is complete. I am... What? What's happening? This is all wrong! What am I becoming? Outsider's blood? Is this some trick? Goad!
Beautiful. Complete the Brigmore bridge without alerting anyone. complete the Brigmore witch without killing anyone. We got all the special actions. Continue. Dowd the assassin called for knife with Dunmore rose in infamy before the start of the battle. Delilah's threat has ended. You've made your choices, come what may.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes. I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
Complete the Brigmore witches in low chaos. Wow. Is it loading to the main menu or is there something more? I think it's loading to the main menu, right? Yeah. As I thought. As I thought. Did it all? We did it all. We have finished the game. And with that, that's the end of the series. With Dishonored 1, that is. We've completed it. It was a good journey. It was a nice journey. It was fun. I can't wait to try out Dishonored 2. We'll start that. And then we'll have Death of the Outsider. And then that's probably it for Dishonored. Whatever. I don't see them making a new one. I think it's GG. But, you know, that's for later. That's a long time away still. So I have a lot of Dishonored content to get through. Say that. It could sound bad. Because it's sure. But it's not. It's fun. But, with all that said, it's going to be the end of this video. Watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch helps even more. But regardless, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.